Okay, let her know. Oh. Hey, what's up? How you doing, Almighty? Okay, I couldn't read your name, but I saw the first part. What's up? Hey, Sylvia. Hey, girl. How you doing? So, I'll start with showing you all some items that I just got in from Amazon. Something that I think you guys could use. Well, the ladies. I'm sorry, man. It ain't nothing in here for y'all. I do apologize. So this right here I bought from Amazon, and it is a makeup brush cleaner. So I bought this because you all know I'm always putting on my makeup. Hey Justin, how are you? So this is what it looks like. So it's you plug it in. I believe you charge it. And then you put your makeup brushes in here. You squish your makeup brushes and it cleans your makeup brushes, and you fill it up with water. So I bought, I had a gift card from my job, and our union gave us gift cards. Girl, that looked like the rose from here. No, it's not. Now, you know I know what the rose is, girl. And so you turn the button on right here. And so you see it has these grooves in here. And that's what clean the makeup brushes. And like I said, it charges. That's hilarious. So I got that. I hope it worked. And then I bought these. These are some great spatulas. So if you, men, you all can use these too. So like, let's say you have a bottle and, you know, a bottle of ketchup or mustard, and you trying to get the end of it. So this is what it looked like. So you get a little spatula. You can put this down in your tube of makeup, your foundation, and get all of that out of there. And then it has another end right here. Then they give you a really long one. And you can use this in any kind of jar, you know, spaghetti jars, like I said, a mayonnaise jar, ketchup, or anything like that. So this part is the spoon, and this part is the spatula. And they are silicone. All of this is silicone. Okay, this part don't bend. So you got 1, 2, let's see. So you got a real long one, then you got a medium sized one, and then you got a really small one here, and then a bigger size here. So I bought these because I needed these because I have so much makeup in bottles, and you know makeup is expensive. So I got those, and then these are the last two things. I bought some new makeup brushes off of Amazon. They was real reasonable. So yeah, all different sizes of makeup brushes. So yeah, I knew this part the men wasn't gonna be able to the men wasn't gonna be like, I don't want to watch that, I don't wear makeup. So it's these kind of brushes. And then I got an extra brush here that I bought. So just some stuff. But what I want to talk about, what one of my titles is on my on the video, is about having respect when you leave comments on my videos. So it's 9 people, well 8 people in here watching now. Can you all make sure that you all get the video a thumbs up as you're, you know, as you're watching, because the thumbs up really help my video. my live. So if you can give the video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. So this is what I want to talk to you all about. Hey, Angel. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? I was going to call you Angela again. Hey, Angel girl, how are you? So this is what I want to say to you guys. So, you know, and I'm not going to be on here long. This is going to be a quick live. It's not going to be anything long. You know, two things. Well, part of my title was Amazon items, and other title was about the comments. So, it's 9 of y'all watching. Make sure all 9 of y'all get a video a thumbs up if you can, please. Thank you. Hey, Muhammad, how are you? So, the reason why I wanted to come on live is because, you know, when I put my videos up, whether it be lingerie or swimsuits or whatever, you know, oftentimes the men will leave really egregious comments. Even on my OnlyFans platform, you know. And so, you know, what I want to say to the men, I appreciate you all supporting me, because I know that without the views from the men, my channel would not do as well as it does. However, I do have a lot of women now that are starting to look at Cece's fashion as my passion, and I really appreciate that. But I don't need to know that your penis is hard when you've looked at my videos. I don't need to know that. I don't care to know that. And I find it to be disrespectful to my creativity and what I'm doing. I get it that, you know, you see me and what you see is what you like, or what you see is attractive and you think that it's sexy, it's hot, it's this, it's that, and the third. I get that. But giving a compliment and being disrespectful or saying something kind of grimy, I don't, it's disrespectful to me. It's things that I don't need to know. You know, first of all, my channel is not a channel about, oh, excuse me. My channel is not a channel about sex, okay? Although I did have a sex toy company reach out to me and ask me if I would show some sex toys on my channel, and I may do that, okay? But that's not what this channel is about. And so, although you may see me in lingerie and swimsuits, and hey, how are you? Hey, TT. And although you may see the channel and you may like what you see, I appreciate that. I appreciate you giving me a compliment, saying, you know, you sexy, you this, you that. But telling me, you speaker franchise. I don't know what that means. But I don't want to know what your body parts are doing when you look at my videos. I find that to be very egregious. I find that to be very disrespectful. It's not something that I need to know. You know, I don't like it. You know, just like I don't like getting the dick pics, you know, in my email, or in my DMs on Instagram, or my DMs on OnlyFans. You know, be able to appreciate somebody's creativity, look at it, and move on. You can tell a person you attractive, you sexy, you hot, you this, you that. But when you start telling me that you were looking at my videos and your penis got so hard, that's gross to me. That's nasty to me. We're not in a relationship. We're not, you know, that's not what this is. Not only is that disrespectful, it's disgusting. Thank you. And if they know how stupid they sound to you as queen, they would retract those statements and give you the respect you deserve. Yes, 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 I agree. And I just, you know, so I had to check this person, and I did it real nicely. I said, why is that necessary for you to say that to me? I said, that's not something that is necessary for you to even tell me. And he apologized. But I mean, common sense these days just ain't common. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just look at what is there and go on, go on. I mean, I get all kinds of comments. I get the comments like, "Oh, you look yummy." "Oh, I would, I would eat you up," or whatever, whatever. Same thing. Those comments just are not warranted. You know what I'm saying? And so it makes me say, okay, well, hmm, maybe I shouldn't do swimsuit hauls. Maybe I shouldn't do lingerie hauls if this is the kind of reaction that I'm going to get. You know what I'm saying? Um, Even on my OnlyFans page where I wear a thong and I wear lingerie and I'm dancing to the music or whatever, I don't let those men who paying to watch me disrespect me. And that's another thing I want to address too. For those men that are over on my OF platform, I'm gonna say this to you all because I want us to be clear. I do not do custom videos of no kind. I don't do custom pictures. I don't do custom videos. And you all keep asking me that, and I have said it 1,001 times. And it's like you all just keep asking me because you think that some kind of way I'm going to break down and do it. I'm not. You're not going to get any photos of me, and you're not going to get any videos of me other than what you paying for over on OnlyFans. Girl, don't let men stop your business. Girl, Sylvia, sometimes you just be like, come on now. I mean, I agree with you because I know that those are the videos that do very well, the lingerie and the swimsuits. And initially, when I first started doing the lingerie and the swimsuits, the reason why I did it was not for the men. It never was about the men. It was always about showing women of any body size that whatever you're uncomfortable about, these are some items that you can wear to be comfortable, and you can still wear a swimsuit. You can still wear you can still wear cover swimsuit, but just get you a good cover up. You can still wear lingerie, and even though you may have the cellulite, or you may have the rolls, or you may have the things in your body that you're not really happy about, buy you some lingerie pieces. It's not about just the man per se, but it's also about you feeling sexy about yourself. Wear it to bed at night for you. And that was the initial plan when I did the video. Now, yeah, I got on the videos and I talked to the men about, what you need to do to make your woman want to wear it. I talked to the ladies and said, ladies, let's stop wearing the t-shirts with the holes in them and the pajamas with the elastic stretch from here to Mississippi. Let's go to bed more sexy. I did that, to motivate and to inspire and to say, we as women who are in relationships, who are married, who do have a significant other, we really need to step our game up, because we need to give men that visual experience. You don't, like I said before, men look at women all day long, and when they get home, they should have something good to look at when they come home, and vice versa. We don't want no sloppy man who's sloppy, who's sitting up scratching his balls, watching TV, looking funky, don't look good. We want them to put on sexy uh, underwear too. You know what I'm saying? So it's both. It's not just women. But I find it really disrespectful for a man to tell me how hard his dick is because he's watched me on my OF channel, or he's watching me on YouTube. Oh, you had me really hard. Why? Why do you need to tell me that? I'm not fucking you. I'm not your woman. It's different if I send a picture to my man, or I sent a video to my man, and my man sent that back to me saying, you know what, man, you had me really hard at work. I can't wait to see you. But you don't know me. Muhammad, I don't know what you're saying. But I said all that to say that, just have some respect, just use some decorum, just think about what you say before you write it. Um, that's it. The other thing I wanted to say was that I follow a young lady who is on Facebook who has her own website, her own boutique. She's black owned. I'm not going to say her name. But I was really kind of disappointed that she allowed her commentary, her people that was on her live chat to kind of like, they didn't go in on me, but they kind of like was making snide remarks and jokes or whatever. And what I said was, and what I was saying to her was, because I bought a really beautiful skirt from her about 2 years ago. I was going to an African wedding. In fact, I put it up on my channel. I did a video about it. Beautiful skirt. So her site is she does have plus sizes on there, but it's hard to find plus sizes on her site because, one, they either don't have it in that size, or the plus sizes sell out really, really quickly. So it's like, I don't shop from her because I can never find anything that I can get my hands on, really, really, really quick or whatever. So I had made the comment on there that as plus size women, sometimes we're left out. And what I meant by that, hey, Life with Marlene, how are you? Marlene, I watched a video, a vlog that you did. It was so, so soothing. You were driving. I think you guys were going to Walmart or Family Dollar. I didn't get a chance to finish watching. I was going to pick my son up from school, and I didn't finish it. So I got to go back and binge watch some of your videos. But that one I started watching. It was very, very soothing. The drive and the view of the water. Oh, it was beautiful. So anyway, it wasn't any shade towards her, not her site particularly, but there are times that I have wanted certain items and I was going to buy certain items. Yes, that was beautiful. My uncle he just moved. I don't know why he moved from Florida to Virginia. I wouldn't have never did that because Virginia is cold. But he lived in Fort Lauderdale. And Marlene is speaking to everybody. Everybody say hi to Marlene. She's speaking to everybody on the thread. Yeah, so he moved, and I'm like, why would you move from Florida of all places? It's beautiful in Florida, even though I can't stand y'all governor, Ron DeSantis, that racist dog. Thanks, Sylvia, for saying hi to Marlene. So anyway, I was on her site, and on her live, and I watch her lives all the time. And I felt like, as a business woman, what she should have said to me was, well, you know what? Which she did say, give her credit. She did say that she's going to be ordering more. Girl, I can't stand him. She did say that she was going to be ordering more things for the plus size women in 2023. She was going to be ordering a lot more. And so I didn't hear that. I had already wrote the comment, and then it was like it was a delay, and then I heard her say that. So I felt, instead of her letting her people on her live joke or try to throw shade or try to, whatever they were saying, I know y'all can't. I know. He's something else. He is one racist dog. Oh, I can't stand him. And do you know that I think he's thinking about running for president? That would have to be like having another you-know-who. No name mentioned, but you know who I'm talking about. So I just kind of felt like, even though she wasn't the commentator on there was somebody, a moderator, I'm sorry, there was somebody moderating her comments. And then the girl read my comment, because I was like, it wasn't no shade to her, or because I've bought something from her before, but they went on and on and on and on and on. Yes, I know he's trying to be president. That's why I said, like, who. The other person that we had for 4 years that was horrible. Name starts, last name started with a T, an N, and a P. I can't stand him. So, I just thought, I just feel like sometimes people need to be careful when the way that they respond. Not that she didn't say anything bad or whatever, but she was like, "Oh, I know that Miss Cotton can't be one of my customers," meaning me. And I'm like, you don't know who I am. You don't know if I'm somebody looking at this live and I'm a millionaire. You don't know if I'm looking at this live and I'm saying that, and maybe I want to buy a bunch of things for you, or maybe I would have. I won't now. And this is the problem that I have with black women, and this is the problem that I have with black people that have businesses. Oftentimes, we don't know how to be professional. And all she simply had to say was, well, yeah, that I don't know. I'm not really sure what you mean, or you can email me and maybe let me know what it is you're looking for. I mean, just be accommodating. You know what I'm saying? When somebody is supporting you. And I had stopped watching her for a while because I felt like her and the moderator, they just were so silly to me. I mean, so overly silly to me. And I had stopped watching, and then I went back and I started following her again. Well, after tonight, I unfollowed her, and I plan to not follow her anymore. And it's the point that I'm trying to make is that we never know who is looking, or who this person is, or what this person may need. You never know how that person might bless your life. But because you allow certain things on your platform and you wasn't business fat enough to say, hey, wait a minute, what do you mean? Or let me help you out, or whatever. Getting off of her. Give you another example. There's many boutiques in Chicago that are owned by black people and black women. I don't shop out of them. I don't. Not saying that they all are like this, but in my experience, I have gone into 3 black-owned boutiques here in Chicago, and they was just as nasty and just as rude. I remember one time I walked into this one boutique, and my mother and I walked in, and somebody had told me, they said, you should go over to this boutique. It wasn't that far from my house. I said, okay. So me and my mom went up in there. It was during the week. I must have been on vacation or something. So we walked in, and I asked the girl, where was the plus size section? And I don't know what kind of mood she was in. I don't know who had pissed her off. I clearly didn't do it. I had just walked in the door. And she was like, looked at me, and she was like, it's there over there. I turned to my mother. I said, we out of here. Why you telling me it's over there? No, boo-boo. I'm finna turn around and I'm gonna be out of here. Because see, one thing I don't do is that I don't patronize my own just because you black. I don't patronize you just because you in my neighborhood or you in my community. I want the same respect as I go anywhere else. And then people wonder why their black-owned business don't do well. This is why. Because when you all see other black people, you feel like you don't have to be as professional. You feel like you can treat us any kind of way. But see, it ain't a black thing. It's a green thing. It's a green thing. It's a green thing. So, see, my money is no other color but that. And when I see that you don't want to be professional with me and you want to be, lackadaisical, and I'll say this. I also don't believe that you as a black business person have to work 10 times harder than a white person to prove a point. Just be professional. That's all you got to do, and be accommodating. I don't get it. That's why it's hard to support our own. It is. They have an attitude for days. Girl, don't they? My comments is, I'm looking for a woman like you. Okay. You might find a woman like me. It's a lot of us out there. Keep searching. I don't know what that person is saying either. Yeah, they have an attitude, Marlene. They I don't get it. And that's why I don't shop in my own community. I know that's bad, but I don't. I don't go to, I told my son, I said, we're going to stop eating fast food. I told him this about a year ago. We don't eat any more fast food. If we eat fast food, we go to Wendy's. But we do not go to McDonald's anymore. We don't go to Burger King. We don't go to Popeyes. We don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, because I think you all saw me do this video about how I was about to whip this bitch ass in Kentucky Fried Chicken that went off on me. And you know, that was terrible. So I stopped going. So I don't shop in my community. I don't, when I go to Family Dollar, I'll drive the other direction, you know. I went to Family Dollar today, and the Family Dollar I go to is basically kind of like, it's like black, Hispanic, whites in this neighborhood, more Hispanic. It's different service. When I go to the Dollar Tree, the Family Dollar, in my hood, well, my mama's hood or whatever, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Last time I went up in there, now the manager in there, she's really trying, the one over by my mom's house. But the last time I went in there, it smelled like weed. I was like, so y'all in the stove smoking weed? I can't do it. I just can't. I cannot do it. So I go to the suburbs and shop. I do. And I know gas is, did y'all hear gas is getting ready? I don't know what she's saying. I guess, you know, just because you are beautifully and special. Thank you. Did y'all hear that the gas is gonna get ready to go back up? We can't catch a break. We just can't catch a break. I'm like, I can't believe this. I just can't believe it. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, I don't know if you all saw my community post when I was saying that I want you guys to email me some topics that you want to talk about, because I plan to do more lives. Muhammad, what are you saying? I don't know. You do you speak English? Because I don't know what you're saying, baby. I'm trying to read your comment, but I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak French or any other language. I don't know. It's another person in here saying something. I don't know what he's saying either. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude or try to ignore you guys, but I don't know what you're saying. So it's 20 people watching the live, and I got 15 thumbs up. So if you all are watching, still here, can you please get this live a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. So 22 people watching. What time is it? Dang, it's 8:20 already. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on here to 9 o'clock. And then thank you, Marlene. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Trail Taylor, how are you? So yeah, I put that in the community page because I just kind of felt like maybe you all would have some things you all wanted to talk about. Let me see. What's she saying? Oh, okay. I don't know. So one of my friends is responding to me. But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. So yeah, I put in the community page that. And I'm not sure what you all want to talk about, what kind of topics y'all want me to talk about. But I do want to, that's good, Trail. Glad to hear you doing well. But I do want to do more lives in 2023. So, if you all have something you all want to talk about, something that, you know, again, within reason, or I was going to do a live Q&A. So what I was going to do was that I was going to do a community post and tell you all to ask me some questions about myself, and then I would do a live answering the questions. That's another idea that I came up with. So what you all think about that? So hopefully if I can get at least like 10, I'll do like, if you all can give me like 10 questions, if it's 20 questions, you know, whatever you all ask me, I'm going to write them down off the community post. And then I'll answer them. So I think that might be good. That might be a good live, you know. So I'm just trying to connect with you all more in 2023, trying to grow this YouTube platform as much as I can. You know, just trying to stay relevant, trying to keep you all interested, and trying to keep you all, I love you too hard to ask. What does that mean? Just trying to keep you all interested and engaged, and so you all will not be bored. Again, if you want, oh, excuse me. If you want to ask me some questions on the live, some questions about myself, I'm going to do a community post, and you all can ask me some questions, and I'll answer them. So we're going to do that, and then whatever else. So yeah, you all, I just wanted to get on here and show you all some stuff that I had got from Amazon. And just to say to you all, you know, just remain respectful, you know, just remain respectful. You know, everything that you all feel or think, it does not need to be said to me. No, I'm not married. You know, so, you know, that's all. I just think that some things just don't need to be said. Yeah, just be respectful. Exactly, like with Marlene, just be respectful. I have a question. Why are you doing lives? Don't YouTube pay more for shorts? I'm not sure, just asking. No. YouTube doesn't pay more for shorts or videos or lives, or it's all about the views, sweetheart. Has nothing to do with the content. It's about who watches what on YouTube. How many people watch your videos? How many people watch your shorts? How many people watch your lives? They don't break that money down for one or the other. So no. People say some crazy things on YouTube. Girl, people say some crazy things everywhere in life. But YouTube is the worst. I will have to agree with you on that. I want to know you personally. I live in London. I've always wanted to come to London, but I don't engage with my subscribers like that. I have a lot of men that want to talk to me on the phone. I don't do that. I don't give out my personal number. I talk to people through email. Ooh, I'm hot. Email, and that's it. But you only going to get so many responses from me through email, because I can't just keep talking to people. You know, I have a life besides YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate that. One day I'm going to come to London. Like, Marlene, why are you laughing? It's the truth, girl. I just can't sit up and talk to people. I have a life. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy, you know, and girl, they be emailing me, talking about, send me your number. Can we talk on WhatsApp? If I talk to every person, every man that wants to talk to me on, you know, on YouTube or OnlyFans or Facebook, girl, I couldn't live. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time like that. I really, really don't. I have a child who's a teenager. I work. And even though I'm laid off right now, I'm still busy. Girl, no, I don't either. Because time is precious. You know what I'm saying? Time is so, so precious, you know. Um, and, you know, I'm going to say this so that everybody on this thread will hear it from my mouth. I'm not looking for a relationship. You know, I'm not looking to get married. I'm not looking for a husband. I'm not looking for none of that. I thought that's what I wanted, but the older I get, I think that's not what I want. I enjoy my peace. I enjoy being free to do what I want to do when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It would be lovely to have a special someone in my life, but unfortunately, unfortunately, it just don't work. It don't work. So I don't try to do that no more. It's like, you know what? Forget it. It's too much work. It's too much energy. It's too much time. It's just too much. It's too much. I like to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. And when you have somebody in your life that wants to be pulling at you and they mad because, this, that, and the third, I ain't got time for that. So I'm not looking for no relationship. I'm not looking for no man. I'm still on the dating site. I still talk to men, but lately the men that I've been meeting, they are just so thirsty. They are so thirsty. Before I can scratch my ass and fart, they sending me a message, and if I don't respond back, they mad, they in their feelings, they upset. Why you didn't call me back? Why you didn't text me back? Why you didn't respond back? I'm waiting on you to respond. Blah, blah, Scoopy. Ugh. Girl, let me tell you something. They play too many games, and most of them, they don't want to do nothing but fuck. They don't want to do nothing else with you. You know what I'm saying? They really, 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 really don't. And I mean, I can get some dick anywhere. So it's like, I don't have time. I just don't have time. I like my life being peaceful. I like my life not being drama free. I don't want to deal with no man. Most of these men they already married. They already got somebody. They lying to you and telling you that they ain't got nobody and they do have somebody. And then the men that don't have nobody or really single or whatever the case may be, they just take up so much of my energy, And it's like as soon as you don't call them back, as soon as you don't say nothing back to them, they mad. They angry. It's like, I'm going to answer you back, but I may not answer you back right when you want me to because I might be doing something else called living life, So, no, I'm not married and I have no plans on getting married. None. Zero. Only thing I really want is a lot of money at this point. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. Exactly. I may be busy, but they think that I'm just sitting here, with my hands folded, going, oh, I'm just waiting for so and so. I'm a single parent, and I'm busy. I am busy, and people don't think that I am. When I go back to work, I'm even busier. You know what I'm saying? It's like you work 5 days a week. You gone all day long. Excuse me. From I have to be at work at 7. They think you sit and wait for them all day. Wrong. Right. And maybe if it was just me I had to think about and not another human being, a living human being who's a young man who I'm trying to raise and mold and teach him things and teach him how to be successful, teach him how to be respectful, teaching him how to treat young girls when he gets a girlfriend and how to treat a woman, talking to him about life things, telling him about drugs and being when you start having sex, protect yourself, and it's a lot, and then not to mention, you know, I'm the one who got to do all the shopping, his clothes, the food. Um, then I'm the one who do the most for my mama. That's another thing, That's like having to really kind of like having another kid, picking my mama's prescriptions up, taking my mama to the doctor, driving my mama here and there to shop. So I'm busy. I'm busy, and I could have time for a relationship. I could, but for what? Cause they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to go nowhere. They ain't trying to date. They trying to fuck. And if you're just trying to take my time up just for a lay, come with something better than that. Tell me that you want to take me on a weekend getaway so I can give me a full body massage, so I can sit down in a sauna. Tell me that you want to take me on a weekend getaway so I can relax and unwind. But you want me to come to your house? Just your house? I mean, don't get me wrong. When you're dating somebody, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, change it up. Sometimes. Change the scenery up. Sometime. Now, saying you got to do that all the time. But goddamn, I don't want to keep coming to your house all the time. Take me somewhere else. Just be more spontaneous. They don't want to do nothing. Well, people always say you may be dating the wrong people. Well, it's a lot of wrong people out here. I mean, what does that mean? What I mean, because when you say maybe you dating the wrong people, it's a lot of wrong people out here. It's a lot of wrong people out here. I'm just saying. What's the right people? Cause what at? What does that mean? I've said it before and I'll say it again. People know what they want and they know who they want, and they don't. It doesn't take it don't take a rocket scientist to know what you want and what you don't want. It just don't. So I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I don't care. I don't care either. You know what I'm saying? I don't care too much about it. I just really, really don't. It is what it is. I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just okay with it. And as far as sex is concerned, if I want to have sex, I got somebody for that. So, I don't want to be bothered with that. I don't want to be bothered with none of it. I'm just okay with the way my life is. Like I said, the only thing I want a lot of is a lot of money. I want to have enough money where I can go and do what I want to do, enjoy my life, not always have to be worried about having enough money. And that's the one thing that's always something that I'm always thinking about is money. That's the one thing I don't have enough of. I got plenty clothes. I got plenty friends. I got enough food in the house. Just don't have enough money. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I work. I do YouTube. I do OnlyFans. It's a little extra money. It's not a lot of money, but it's money. Yeah, he will. He will. And you know what? I'll know that he's the right person. I'll know. I'm just on a hiatus right now. I'm just taking a break. I told you all the last person that I dated, that it just took so much of my time, and the back and forth about not wanting a relationship, want a relationship, not wanting a relationship, I don't want a relationship. It just did something to me. It just took, I was so hopeful for that to work out, and it didn't. And so I think I'm just now, I can deal with him on a different level, because now I know that it's not and it will never be what I wanted it to be. And I've accepted that about him. And so I'm okay with it. I'm not, like I told y'all before, I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I don't hate him. I can still talk to him, but it ain't gonna never be nothing else. Yes, I agree. It does feel good when you earn it respectfully. Yes, it does. It really, really does. And when you ain't out here scamming somebody or, that's why I work, because I'm the type of woman that I've always wanted my own. I don't never want to have to depend on nobody else for nothing, you know. But I appreciate the men here on YouTube that do support me, who are respectful, who do nice things for me. I appreciate it. It's just hard to find. It's hard to find people that are sincere. Because the reason why I don't take a lot of things, a lot of times, from men offering me things, because I feel as though, it's something that they want in return that I'm not willing to give. And we all know what that is. So I'm very, very careful, about when men say, well, let me do this or let me do that, or can I cash app you that? I could probably have a whole lot more money if I was on that. But I know that some people aren't doing it from just their bottom, just from their heart. They're doing it with a, intention, of getting something from me. And I'm not going to give up nothing that I don't want to give up. So it don't make sense for me to take something from somebody and I really don't know where your headspace is, or why you doing it, or what you think you're going to get in return, because I'm not giving up nothing. Not me. Girl, concentrate on your family, because so many men out there are so insecure and quick to get in their feelings. God got you. He know who you need, what you need, and he will supply all of your needs. Yes, ma'am. Amen, amen, amen. Amen. You absolutely right. And like he said, the right person to come along, and I'm not, I'm just living life, I'm enjoying my life. I'm enjoying my space. I'm enjoying my peace of mind. I'm glad that I'm not on that job that I was on. I told y'all they tried to say, well, you don't have to be laid off. You can go, we letting people go back over there and work in that other department. No, you know, it's a struggle right now financially. I'm not going to even lie, because y'all all know, if y'all ever had to deal with unemployment it's not what you make. It's less. But I'm making it work. With God, all things are possible. So I prayed to God. I asked God to deliver me out of that job, and he did. And I ain't going back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little tight. It's a little tight. It is. It's a little tight. But I'm able to pay my bills, my cell phone bill, my utilities, and my rent, and put gas in my car, because I don't have a car note. So I'm making it work. I'm making it work, because I know that I couldn't go back to doing that other job. I have too many injuries from that job. So I can't go back to that, And money is not everything when you don't have a peace of mind. 'Cause see, I could be getting up every day at 4 a.m., 3:30, going at that job, and because it started at 6, going to that job and getting up in the morning, and I would be so depressed, to the point that I could not move, to the point that I couldn't get up. I would leave out of here depressed. I would get up in the morning crying. I would cry on Sunday night before Monday even got here. Yeah, they are very overrated. Angel, you should go watch this lady named her name is Sheila something. I gotta think of her name. But she on YouTube. And she talk about that. And she funny as heck. She is really, really funny. And it's so true. Relationships are very overrated. And I think a lot of times people look at social media and they see couples and they go, oh, I want somebody. Oh, because I've done it. I'm just going to be honest. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? And you get into that moment, and you go and you get with somebody and you trying to make that shit work, and it becomes a aha moment. Like, damn, I should have left your ass where you was at, because you ain't nothing but a motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. They're very overrated, and we don't celebrate singleness. We don't celebrate that. Being single and a woman, and especially over 50, and never have been married, we think something is wrong with the woman, And the first thing a man asks me, well, why are you single? Well, shit, if I knew that, I wouldn't be single. And I said, the next man asked me, why am I single? I'm saying, because y'all don't want, this is what I told the last man. I said, the reason why I'm single, because y'all ain't right. He was like, what that mean? I said, you get it on the way home. Deuces. Stop asking me, why am I single? My question is, why y'all don't want to marry? My question is, why y'all don't want to commit? Maybe we wouldn't be single. Maybe y'all need to get right, and maybe we won't be. Don't ask me why I'm single. They always act like it's your fault that you're single. It's never, anything that they've done to make you want to be single, or it's nothing that they've done to create you being single. It's just, why you single. Shit, I don't know. I don't even know why the stars in the sky come out at night. That ain't for me to figure out, but they there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you said. It's just crazy. It's overrated. It's not all that. And you just, like you said, you right. You just better off, and it's okay. And like I said, singleness is not celebrated. It's not. It's not celebrated. And that's not to say that single people want to be single. But I also feel like single people should not be made to feel bad because they are single. Especially if you are a woman over 40, over 50, or over 60. Why is the stigma that something is wrong with me? Ain't shit wrong with me. Ain't shit wrong with me. Who's that man that will leave woman like you? They don't know what they missing. You so sweet. Thank you. I know that I'm a good woman. I have my flaws like anybody else. I'm not perfect by no means. There's not a perfect person on this earth. The only perfect person that was ever here was Jesus. But what I know about myself is that I know I'm faithful, I'm loyal, I'm good to you if you mind. I'm good in bed, so I've heard. I love what I love, and I take care of what I love. And I try to be fair across the board. You know what I'm saying? I've learned as I've gotten older to not be needy and not to be clingy and not to always be available, and to think about myself while I'm thinking about my partner, but at the same time having my own life, So these are things that I've learned along the way. But I'm going to say this, and this is not to pat myself on the back, but every man, whether they married now or in a relationship, every man I have ever been with that has did me wrong, including his thing of a father, of a sperm donor, because he's so mad. Ooh, he mad. Ooh, is he mad? He been mad for 14 years, but he did it. He did it because he was abusive, physically and mentally. They always come back. They always come back. And my question to them is, why are you coming back? Why are you back? And I always say the same thing, because I messed up. You were good to me. And I know that I was. I know that I was. Did it hurt that they broke my heart? Of course it did. Because there was no need to break my heart. I was good to you. I was fair. I was supportive. I was in your corner. I held you down. I helped you. I didn't cheat on you. I have never, people never believe me when I say this, but I've never ever cheated on a man that I've been with. Just like I've never smoked weed ever in my life. People never believe that, but I haven't. So, you know, it is what it is. People think if you're single, you need a man. What's wrong with being single? Absolutely. I can tell you are a good woman just the way you speak. Thank you. Yeah, it's Marlene, it's nothing wrong with being single, but we live in this society that makes us think that something is wrong with it. So what do we as women do? We go and we marry a bum just to say we marry, or we stay in marriages that are not healthy, that are toxic, that are deplorable, just to say we got a man. You know, because we live in a society that says that you as a woman, you're not complete unless you have a man. And you damn sure for sure ain't complete if you my age. You know, I don't know how old you are, but I'll be 53 in 3 more weeks. And I've never been married. I wouldn't break your heart. I believe you, Timothy. Um, so they immediately say, well, what's wrong with you? And I don't allow people to say those negative verbitations to me. I don't allow people to come into my space and say, oh, you know, what's wrong with you that you single? Or, you know, what's wrong with you that you still not married? You know, I don't allow people to do that. You know, I don't allow that. And it doesn't make me angry, but what it does make me say is that you real ignorant for saying that, because you don't know nothing about me. And people often think that people that are single don't want to be single. And that's so far from the truth. It's a lot of single people in the world that don't ever want to get married. And why would they? Why would they? I mean, it's not like married people are the happiest people. Single people are the happiest. You could probably take, maybe if you did a survey of married people, you would get more married people saying, I wish I had never got married, versus I'm glad I am married. Now, there's a lot of people who are glad that they're married, but there's a lot of them more than those who are not. So I don't understand that's her name, Sheila True Love. That's her name. Go look at her videos, Sheila True Love, because she talks about relationships and being single and being married and all of that. And you know, so I feel as though if you want to get married, if that's your heart's desire, and you pray about it and that's what you really want, I believe God will give you the desires of your heart, because in the Word of God it said that He will. You know, but He also, I feel like, God, protect me from the bull crap. Protect me from the drama. Protect anybody that's going to try to break my heart. Let me stay single, and let me stay peaceful, and let me stay safe. If you know that there is danger ahead, I'm all right. You know? No, you're right. Marriage is not for everybody. It's not. And I think you have to have a certain tenacity and a certain type of um a certain type of aura about yourself to even be married to somebody where you have to think about the other person all the time and think about their feelings. That's a lot of work, you know. And a lot of people that are married, they ain't got themselves together. They not whole within themselves. And so now they're married, and now not only do they got to try to get themselves together, but they also got to try to be there for that other person. You know, so it's I don't think marriage is work. I think marriage is, I don't want to use the term marriage is work, because then when we say that something is work, it make it seem like it's hard. I think marriage is something that you have to be consistently always aware that this other person matters other than yourself. That's what I think marriage is. I think marriage is not work, but it's consistent, and it's about two people realizing that it's as much as we are alike, we are just that different. But I have to take into consideration who you are, what you are, what you need, how you need it, when you need it, and then I gotta take care of me too. So it's a combination of many things. Girl, yes, yes, you know the secret. You first, absolutely. I'm single. I have never been married. If I could have a woman like you, I don't need anybody else. That sounds like a Shalimar song when he said that part in the song about I don't need to mess around with a woman like you. No need to mess around. The one. I don't know, but y'all go listen to the song. That's when you said that. That's what made me think of it. Love the hairstyle. Watching from Ireland. Oh, hey, from Ireland. Wow. Thank you for the compliment. So these people have been asking me about this hair. So somebody asked me, does my stylist curl my hair on a curling iron? No. So how she does this style is there are these rods. They're hard like rollers. And um she rolls my hair while my hair is wet. Okay. And she has the papers, these little hair papers. They look like, I shouldn't compare them to that, but they look like almost like weed papers from what I've seen. What weed papers look like. You roll the weed up to call papers. And so she take those papers, and it's kind of hard now to pick it. She sprayed it. So she takes my hair, she lays my hair on the paper, and then she rods it, put it on that rod. It's a hard roller, and it has a little thing that goes across it to hold the rods in, so they won't fall out. And then I get under the dryer for about an hour, which is hard as hell with these damn hot flashes. Whoever done that hairstyle is amazing. Thank you. She is quite amazing. Yes, she is. I've been going to this same stylist for about 20 years because my son wasn't even born when I started going to her, and he's 14. So I've been going to her, yeah, about 20 years. Now, this color that I have in my hair, somebody asked me the other day, is this color green? It is not. It is blue. I don't know if you all can see that, but it's blue. Now, I've had the green and I've had red, and I used to be blonde. My hair was blonde for years. But what happened was, your style is unique. I love people who are different as in their and have humor. Thank you. So I used to be blonde for many, many, many years. So this other job So this other job that I was working on, I had to always wear a hat on my head. So I had got all my hair cut off. I mean, down real low, like a guy. And what she did was she bleached it blonde. Well, when it started to grow back, I think I have very thin, fine hair. My hair is naturally curly, so that's why it looked good in these rods, because my hair is naturally curly. So um my hair broke off, and I was putting this stuff in it. I think the stuff I was putting in my hair and the platinum blonde, it the stuff I was putting in my hair, which I didn't know at the time, had alcohol in it. The ingredient of alcohol, and it took my hair out. So when I first started doing YouTube, fashion YouTube, when I first got on here, my bangs was way up here, and I was like, oh my God. So my hair broke off. So what she did was she said, we're gonna let the blonde come all the way out, and then I'm gonna give you another color. Well, I wasn't ready to go gray because I do have a lot of gray hair. And I was like, look, can we do a rinse? And she said, well, what color do you want to do? So I said, bring me a popsicle. So I said, let's do blue. So she's like, okay, so this is not a color in my hair, it's a rinse. And this part up here at the top where I have the most gray, this part she bleached blue. And the rest of it is a rinse. And that's the back. I don't know if y'all can see the back. So it takes a long time for this hair to dry. Even though my hair is, I have thin hair, just to dry all, but I have a lot of hair. You know, it's a lot. I got a lot of it. So anyway, once I stopped putting the blonde in, it just started to grow like crazy. And last summer, it was like, whoa. So I was like, you know what? Hey, Jen C. Hall, how are you? Thank you. Um, so I was like, okay, I don't know what you saying down there, Jose. Hey, Sammy, how are you? I love you too. You had fun? That's good, Mark. You brought two. Okay, where the paper towel?
The game is on?
Yeah, you know the game was on?
No.
Look at his hair, it's green.
Because
Bring
he
me a
played
paper
for
towel.
Boston.
Oh, okay. Bring me a paper towel. So, somebody said something that Cece, my daughter is 57 years old. Oh, shoot, y'all. Wait, let me answer him. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Somebody was texting. Cece, my daughter is 57 years old. She has no children and never been married, has dated. However, when she see the red flag, she takes no prisoners. She is quick to kick them to the curb and keep it moving. Hey, I understand. I understand. I get it. You know, Angel, I'll be 53. So I get it. You know, and like, I wasn't planning on having children. You know, I was not planning on having children at all. You know, let me just tell you a quick story. If you all, if Angel, if you're still here, I was told at the age of 19 I would never have children because I have a tilted um, cervix, and the doctors were saying it was going to be hard for me to conceive. So first of all, I never wanted children. That's number one. I'm not that motherly, goo goo gaga kind of thing. You know, I wish I'd had, now that I have him, I wish I had had two children so he could have had a sibling. I wish he had been a twin, in all honesty, so he would have somebody. He does have a sister from the sperm donor who had a child, but she's much older than him. Because me and him are much old. You know, we was much older. I was almost 40 when I had him, But she was already like 18 and 19 when I had him, the sister. So she has her children. And they don't see each other that often. Um, so they told me that I would never have children. So when I got pregnant, I was shocked. Um, I wasn't on birth control, which I should have been. But all these years, I had went and I never got pregnant from 19 to 39. And I was like, oh my God. And I'll tell y'all about that story another day. But it was damn, it's 9 o'clock already. I said I was going to get off here at 9 o'clock. It was the worst situation. And I'll go more into depth about that. But yeah, I don't blame her. I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her at all. Not at all. Um, you know, she is very, very smart to see the signs and to say, see ya. Yeah, me either, Marlene. I don't blame her either. I don't blame her either. You know, because why say you got a man when you ain't really got a man? Yes, I do like Tupac. That was my music back in the day. I'm a 70s baby, so I grew up with the 90s, in the, what was it, the late 80s, 90s with Tupac. Yes, I like Tupac. In fact, I found a Tupac CD at work. And I had never bought his music. I was just listening to it on the radio. And I listened to that CD. That CD was jamming. But woo, Tupac was rough, boy. Woo, wee, Tupac didn't play no games. He was very intelligent, very smart. I just feel like his life, you know what I'm saying, was just him and Biggie Smalls. They had so much more to give to the hip hop era. You know what I'm saying? They had so much more to give. And so, y'all, I said I was going to get off here at 9 o'clock. It's 9:02 in Chicago. I don't know what time it is where you guys are, because I know you all are from some everywhere, that's in here looking. And it's 25 people on this in this live. So, 27 people. Yeah, it really is sad that he's not with us. Like I said, he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. I love Tupac. I really, really did. Um, Him and Biggie Small, you know. So, I don't know. It's just sad. Get out. Get out. Cat trying to jump in. Y'all remember these blow pops? Look how small these little things are. Remember how big these were? Mm-mm-mm. Um, I think my favorite song was the Dear Mama. I really like that. And that song. And I like the one that he did about the young girl having the baby. Girl, look, do you see how small? Do you see how small this is? You said left line, my son loved those bomb pops. Girl, I do too. But girl, they so little. I can eat a whole box of these mugs. Cause they just look at that. You remember how many of y'all remember the ice cream truck? Ice cream truck would come down the street and sell these. I remember I couldn't even eat these when I was a kid because they was too big. Girl, yes, they are super small, Miss Gwen. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Damn, what happened? Miss Owens home. Do you have a channel on YouTube? Mm-hmm. Not no more. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. What you do over there, Miss Owens? You do home decor? Yeah, these bomb pops, girl. He brought me, my son, he know his mama, cause he know that I'm gonna ask him to go get me another one. So he brought me two. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and subscribe when I get off the live. So, Miss Owens. Oh, that's sweet. So, Miss Owens, let me tell you what we're doing in the month of March. You might want to participate in this, sweetheart. So, in the month of March, y'all, I'm having a hot flash. Just excuse me. That's why I asked him to give me a popsicle. You are so welcome. I support other YouTubers, especially women. It's not that I'm biased to men. It's just that I have a special place in my heart for the women on here. Hey girl, what? That's another home decor person, y'all. Go over there and okay. Listen, y'all. Subscribe to Miss Owens' home, and then right up under there is Jill, and then right up under Jill is Life with Marlene. So if y'all not subscribed to these channels, subscribe. So Jill Styles, y'all done heard me mention Jill. Jill is my ace boom coon. We met on YouTube. We girlfriends, thicker than thieves, all of that. So listen, Jill and Miss Owens, Marlene already know about it because she was on here the last time I talked about it. You all remember Jill because Jill participated in it last year, and Jill's presentation was so beautiful. So once again, in the month of March, I am going to be doing that project that I did last year. So Miss Owens, what we will be doing in the month of March, from March 1st to March 31st, it is Women's Month all around the world, okay? Especially, I know they do it in the United States. What we do in the month of March is that every time we upload a YouTube video on our channel, whatever you doing, I don't know when you upload, if you upload once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, but whenever you upload a video, you have to shout out another female YouTuber on your platform and put their link in either your comment or your description. But you got to shout them out, and you got to tell your subscribers what their channel is about. It don't have to be nothing long and lengthy. It could be at the beginning of your video, it could be in the middle of your video, or it could be at the end. But we are going to shout out other female YouTube influencers or creators in the month of March. March 1st through March 31st. However many times you upload. Okay, all right. So just keep that in mind. I will be announcing it again. I will have it in my community tab. And it don't cost us nothing to shout somebody out and say, hey, go over and subscribe to this person's channel. This person does such and such and such. Subscribe. It's say it's Women's Month, and I will be shouting out some other women YouTube subscribers. You can do 2. You can do 2 in one video. You can do 3. You can do 4. You can do 5. You can do however many you want. Now, what Jill did last time, which I thought was so nice, she did a whole video. She put the person's picture and the person's channel, like a little synopsis, and she, said what it was for. It was beautiful. So think about that. But I want to do that because I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating this popsicle on live. I'm finna get off. I just want to support women more and more and more. I want to see our platforms grow. I want for everybody to be monetized. Wait a minute. Can we earn a lot of money with YouTube? Yes, I am on Facebook. But I'm on Facebook as CC's Fashion is my passion. I don't give out my personal Facebook. Wait a minute, I'm missing some comments. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, girl, whatever you want to call it. But just make sure you say, that is for Women's Month, the month of March. What's not fair? I have a CC's Fashion is My Passion page on Facebook. If you want to go over there and support me over there, you can. But my Facebook page is my personal page. My other page is my personal page. And it has my real name and my real information. And I don't share that with people over here on YouTube. Some things is mine. You know what I'm saying? I share a lot about myself. I feel over here enough. Um, but my Facebook page is my personal Facebook page. Sorry. But I do have a CC Fashion. It's my passion on Facebook. And you can go over there. And I'm on Instagram under the same thing. What you mean? Why I don't like men? Where you get that from? I love men. Now y'all asses don't love me. Mm-mm. I love men. Ain't nothing like a man. I think y'all are sexy. I think y'all are great. But y'all get on my goddamn nerve. Like I'm sure I probably get on a man nerve. Sorry, not sorry. I ain't gonna apologize for that. It may seem like I don't like men because I don't put up with bullshit, but mm-mm. I love y'all. I really, really do. But y'all are a force to be reckoned with. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Mm-mm. I'm watching these men right now run up and down this basketball court. And they looking mighty, mighty damn good. So I love men. Oh, okay. So, Marlene, I just got to turn on monetization, right? But let me tell you what's been happening. Every time I turn on the monetization on the live, they turn it to yellow. And then they say, it can't be, it's not ad suitability. And then when I send it in for review, it'll come back to like in a couple of hours and it's green. What's that about? Why do they keep doing that? Is it because I be saying the word, the D word or something like that, and they pick that up? I don't know. But I'm a, with y'all. Yeah, I know they do. They do play games with your money. That's what they think. They think it's a lot of sexy. Well. Mm-hmm. YouTube needs to do better. They really, really need to do better. They got too much stuff going on. I told y'all, yeah, I did. I asked for a review on the last two lives I did, and they sent it back saying it was fine. But they didn't even respond on the lives. They just turned it to green. But that that lingerie haul that I sent in, they said nope, you can't get no ads on this one. I was like, whatever. It was 9:15. I told y'all I was gonna be on here till 9 o'clock. That's what I was trying to explain to that person. He was like, why you do lives and you don't do shorts? Don't you make more money doing shorts? No, you don't make no more money doing nothing. Because I don't get monetized for them shorts when I use certain music. But I don't understand. Why do they let you put the music on there from YouTube Studio and then won't give you the money? They won't let you get monetized for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Marlene. You don't make no more money for doing one or the other. If you do a video, you do a short, you do a live, it's about the views. It ain't about what you're doing. It's about the views. It's about your watch time hours. Yeah, I'm going to stop doing that. All right, baby. Hugs to you too, Jill. Love you, girl. I know you got to go to bed early. I'm going to get off of here anyway. Marlene, can you email me? Because I got some questions I want to ask you about YouTube, because you seem like you and Jill know a lot. And it's a lot of, it's still, I've been on here a while, and it's still some stuff that I just don't understand, especially about monetization. And I went on and I did some research about it, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I just want to ask you. I just want to ask you some questions. You might know. I don't know. And if I can help you with something, let me know as well. So you guys, thank you all so much for watching Alive once again. I appreciate you all. I just had to come on and say that about, please be respectful when you leave comments in my comment section. I don't want to block nobody. I've blocked 14 people just in the month of January. We're not even out of the month of January. You're welcome, Dre. Is it Dre? Is it Dire? You're very, very welcome. And I probably pronounced your name wrong, and I'm sorry. So I just wanted to say that, I don't want to block nobody else. I really, really don't. But I also don't want to have to, you know, continue to address that. I don't want to keep addressing the same thing over and over again. I don't do custom videos. I don't do custom pictures. I don't do any of that. And then I also want to say to my Black business owners, be careful. Girl, I got my block list is long like it is on Facebook. Um, just be careful and thank you so much. Thank you. And I hope that you continue to watch. I really do. And I'm glad that you love it. But just remember that when you are in business, I know that people can probably get on your nerve, and I know people can be very irritating, and they can do a lot of things or whatever. But keep in mind that everybody that's on your channel, on looking at your platform, you just don't know who they are. So don't allow your subscribers or your followers to pick and play with people that's on your platform. That, to me, that just wasn't cool. And for that, I will never buy anything else from her. I will never follow her again. And she lost a customer, or even a potential customer who would have continued to buy from her. So that left a really bad taste in my mouth with her. And I just lost some respect for her. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way that the cookie crumbles most of the time. So remember that. And tomorrow I'm supposed to do a video, an ASOS video. I don't really even know if I'm going to do it, y'all. I'm kind of tired. I may get up and do the video. I may not. So if you don't see anything from me, you'll see something from me next weekend. I just kind of like just want to lay in the bed. I'm just kind of tired, So with that being said, I will see you when I see you in the next Cece's Fashion is My Passion YouTube video. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you. I'm definitely going to take my time. Definitely. Yes. Yes. It's all about respect. We can laugh, we can joke, we can have a good time, but just be careful, what you say and how you say it and what you know, people don't need to know what your body is doing while they're looking at your channel. I just feel like that is so that is just so unclassy, uncouth. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. You know, that's it. That's all. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Very disrespectful. Very, very disrespectful. And you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. No, he didn't even know me. I'm like, why do you feel like? Why did you feel like you had to say that? Why? So, you know, and be respectful, and you can be disrespectful when you have a business too, you know, and so it makes people go, no, I'm not supporting you no more. And it's unfortunate because I don't support a lot of black people for that reason. You know, it's like, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't support a lot of white folks either. If I go in there and I feel that you prejudice, or you act in a certain type of way, or you know, you seem like you got something going on where you don't want black people in your store, I'm out. Because like I said, money is green. That's the only color that it has. And everybody got it. So if my spending my money and helping you, your business don't matter to you, it sure in the hell don't matter to me. I can go elsewhere, you know. I have sisters I don't want anybody to respect. Absolutely. And that's the thing that we all need to think about and remember. Every last one of us have somebody in our family that represents the person that you being disrespectful to. And I say that to my son. He was asking me today about calling. We have this conversation all the time about, you know, name calling, and him saying, you know, the girls call boys bitches. He said, that ain't right. I said, it's not right. I said, but even when a woman call you, a girl call you a bitch, I said, be man enough to walk away. You don't have to lower yourself or come stoop to her level because she ignorant. Don't you be ignorant. Don't you be ignorant because somebody else is ignorant. And don't allow people on your platforms to be ignorant to a potential client that is simply saying that every time they come on, go to your website, a lot of the plus things are sold out, and you feel left out or whatever. And if that's what they should have said to you was, I'm going to make sure, or I'm going to do better, or maybe I need to create a website just for plus size women. Maybe if she had said that, I could, you know, say that. I could have understood that. But you let the people on that thread go back and forth making jokes about what I said. I felt some type of way about that. And so you allowed that. Your moderator allowed that, you know. And that's why I can't support that. You know what I'm saying? I had stopped watching, like I said before, because they were incredibly silly. But then I went back. It's like, she's a black woman. She's got a business. She's got a very good business and beautiful clothing. Um, like I said, be accommodating to somebody that's spending their money where you are. You, of course, I don't expect you just to be accommodating to just me, or for you to just think of just me. But if somebody is saying something to you, that's somebody that's saying, I want to spend money over here, but every time I come over here to buy something, it's sold out. And then somebody said, well, you got to join the VIP club. Okay, but nobody, the moderator saw the comment. She didn't even say, well, let me tell you what the VIP club is. And this is how, if you get into this, this is how you can get these items. Nobody, including the person who owned the business that was showing the clothing, or her, even explained that. And so the person who said it to me under my comment, I didn't even ask them what's the VIP club. Because, you know, at that point, I wasn't interested to find out what it was. Because I was done and knew I wasn't going to spend a dime. You know, so like I said, the last time I had showed her skirt on my YouTube channel, I tagged her in it. And so she knows that showed that item on my page. And, you know, it's all good. Not at all. Not at all. And I guess I was disappointed because I kind of thought she was, um, given the many times that I've watched her on, because she was doing a Facebook Live. The many times that I've watched her, I thought she was, but Obviously not, you know. So, you live and you learn. And I said, well, this is a lesson learned. Um, don't watch, don't patronize her, and I won't. You know, and not that it would make a difference of my money not going to her, because like I said, she has a lot of people that buy from her. But as I said, she didn't even know who I was or what I was about or what I was going to do as far as patronizing her. She had no idea. So you just got to be careful when you are letting your people on a thread be rude or be funny or joking or saying snide remarks to the person who um is on that thread too. They could have shut that down, but they didn't. And she knew what was some of the things that was being said because she was laughing too. So it's not like it was a big deal, but at the same time, it was big enough because I was offended. So, you know, what you could have done was support. She must not care. Obviously not. Obviously not. And obviously she cared more about being funny with them and laughing and making me look like in other words, they was making me look like, you know, I was the joke. You know what I'm saying? So, she knew what was going on. She was aware of it. But it just said a lot to me about her, and sometimes people will do things or say things or no, it's not nice. It wasn't nice at all. It wasn't nice at all. And she may look at it differently. She may think of it, okay, good night, Angel. Good night. It was nice to talk to you again. She might look at it and go, oh, we didn't mean no harm. Well, if you didn't, you should have said that then, but she participated in it. So I'm done. It's a wrap. I'm done. So I went right on there and unfollowed her. And I was like, deuces, So I won't get on there and tell people not to buy from her, or not to support her or whatever. That's why I didn't mention who she was. But I won't. I know what I'm not going to do. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. You got to shut that shit down. If you see it happening and you're the moderator or you have a moderator, you either say to the moderator, hey, shut that down. You tell them or you do it. And she didn't do that. They both was laughing and giggling and going right along with it or whatever. Like I said, they're very, very silly anyway. And I don't know how old they are, but they old enough to know better. They old enough to know better. So I just said, you know what? I don't need to know about your VIP, your IIP, or your EAP, or any other P. I'm out. You know, very immature. Yes. Yeah, it was. It was immature, and it wasn't warranted, and it wasn't called for. And she could have just did that totally different. But you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying, Marlene? You live and you learn. And so once you know what it is, how it is, I don't care if you black, white, purple, green, or yellow. My money is green, and I don't have to spend it over here. And unfortunately, that's why I shop off of other shops. I hardly ever shop off of black boutique sites, either online or going to their place of business, because it's always some bullshit with them. Always. Right. Money is green. Money is green. But it's a level of regard I feel that you should have for people that are here supporting you. Just the same way with you all. Y'all, although I'm not selling anything, I'm asking you to support me so I can keep being monetized. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. No, I have never been to Africa. That's on the bucket list too. Yes. I would love to go. I hear Ghana is beautiful. My son's former principal, he's going to Ghana in July, and he's going to be training teachers. So he's going. I wish I could go with him. I really do. So, y'all, I said 9 o'clock. It's already 9:30. We went to another conversation. So, I will see you guys soon. We will chat again. Again, I'm going to do a community Q&A. You all can ask me some questions. I answer them. And again, we're going to do that thing in March. And then, like I said, I may upload a video tomorrow. I may not. If you don't see a video from me, you'll know why. I might come back on live tomorrow night. Might do that. Lives are so much easier than doing clothing hauls. Oh my God. Clothing hauls are so much work. But, you know, it is what it is. So you all have a good night. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Marlene, don't forget to email me. If I don't answer you right away, I will answer you. But email me so I have your email. My email for everybody is CCCECE fashion is my passion at gmail.com. Email.com. I am from You from Rumble in the Jungle. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys can email me, you know, and go from there. So yeah, Marlene, we'll talk. And I just have some questions to ask you. You might be able to help me with something. It's not a whole lot that I want to ask. It's just something. Congo. Okay. Just about, about those shorts in particular. That's why I don't do them, because every time I put music with them, they always say that it's hard to put the monetization on them. So, anywho, we'll be talking soon, you guys. Have a great, great night or morning or afternoon, wherever you may be. And we'll talk, okay? Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support and your love. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. Hey, Meadow Shrub. Hey, you too. Good night. Take care. Mwah. Bye, y'all.